Kid!
And me, a knight of the round table. Give points.
That was fun. So I found a remote, and maybe instead of him like eyeing me during shows where he's like, why are you turning it up? I can just discreetly like do that.
Still gonna notice.
Whatever. The people need to hear the music. It's Tuesday night. Thanks for tuning in. If you're just joining us, or have never watched this show, or don't know what we're all about, hey, we do an underground music show, unlike an open mic. Where we are a non-genre specific platform that promotes and encourages independent original music. So thank you so much for watching. I know that recently we posted dates of ours on our page, and I know that we got a bunch of response, and I apologize that we were kind of lax. I went out of town, then we had a family emergency happen, and then I'm now trying to stabilize things in life, but I go back out of town Thursday. Thursday will be fun. I'm going to be completely exhausted for that interview. I have a training that's over 2 hours away that I'm going to drive to and then drive back to so that we can do our show. That's how dedicated and stupid I am to this sort of thing, even though some others would, argue my gumption or seriousness. There you go. I'm not using words tonight. Hello, I think it's Mike and Jeremiah who are watching. Thanks for tuning in and supporting us. We have Elmer and the Ceramic Trees from Janesville coming on. Last year he came as a recommendation from Cat and the Hurricane, and we got to meet this kid. And he was really just getting started in his whole out and about presence. And now, I think that's Anson, yeah? No? Jeremiah? I can't read your bubbles, I apologize. So now, he's coming back. He just finished a new album, and oh my goodness, this took it to the next tier.
Yeah, one-man band. Yeah, he does it all.
He does all of it. Yes, all of it. And so, we're gonna play some of his music. Also, thanks. Also, MC Zulu has released new music and has sent us some stuff to play. I just feel completely, sorry guys.
Here's your kitty beer.
Kitty beer, kitty on the floor, kitty in the chair, kitties everywhere. Meow. Alright, so his music now is very much like, what would you say? Echo and the Bunnymen.
It's like, it sounds very new wave, post-punk, whatever you want to call it. Categorize it. It reminds me of music when I was a little kid in early 80s,
Big hair that affects us. So, shall we? This is Isolation Masquerade off of the, I think, new album is called that as well, so this might be his self-titled. It is, because I am really good at reading things on Bandcamp. Never mind.
It's real good, right?
Elmer and the Ceramic Trees. They're going to be on they. The Royal We will be on Thursday night. This is a sneak peek.
Smoky light floats across the stage of her isolation masquerade. Friendly fronts laced with bitterness for the fairer mouths that sing success. Fake it till you break yourself in two. Look at the mess you have made. Look at the mess you have
next level shit. Elmer and the Ceramic Trees will be joining us Thursday night. I'm super excited. Just I don't remember his voice sounding like that from our first. Like, there's so much musical maturity and development that has happened within the last year from this person to, like, really solidify what he was trying to go for before. Amazing. I'm really excited for Thursday night. Make sure to get your Razor Blades, Diet Coke, and black mascara. Ah, we living it up 80s style.
Or if you will, your tab.
Oh, your tab. That's right. I apologize. So, MC Zulu, who was previously on the show in January, sent us music and said, "Hey, Jess, you want to read it like his voice?" No.
Hey, Jess, ha ha ha, big ups.
If you play Roots in front of an audience or on the show, could you test this out? And I said, test this? We'll just play it. So, he has released new music on SoundCloud. This is MC Zulu, Peaceful Revolution. And we're going to see if I can actually work this thing appropriately. Shall we?
So far, so good.
My technology's so good today.
Desireless ambition, nothing more than mindless hoarding. Real, know well the difference between wants and needs. Keep the mind from being overcome with greed. You see it? Legally working, the company wages on the lifeline. We're fighting the natives on the pipeline. The land is sacred and we're getting paid overtime. Now see the rich one. Read the same oxygen as this one. Ride on the same roads in a better car. But when the roads close, neither one of them goes back. We need a peaceful revolution because they run on both sides. Fighting for the privileged rights. Fighting like they never learn compromise. Whenever leaders push the leaders to fight, then true believers reach them with the narrative. Therapy, they've been misinformed terribly. Check out my melody, make the people dance merrily. Mash up the digital with the lyrical. Media desensitized will make you cynical. We want it under the spell. And if you question, you can't get automatic cancel. Overnight your brand fell. Deeper than hell. Lord have mercy, you want a man say. Okay, the loyalty you claim in the nation would never justify relegation. Foundation of the future, the youth and the generation. Look how you dress now. The symbol of them hatred on your chest now. The heart that you replace it with is vex now. I hope that I can be there in the moment when you figure it out. We need a peaceful revolution because I really don't see fighting for the God and country. Just another war against humanity. Oh, you're not fighting the confusion. Peaceful revolution. I tell you, free your mind from all illusion. Peaceful revolution. Nice, that's all the while. And we come to this conclusion. Peaceful revolution. You know the business. There's no room for hidden and the mental state. Alright. We need a peaceful revolution because they run on both sides. Fighting with the privileged rights. Fighting like they never learned compromise. We need a peaceful revolution because they really don't see. Fighting with the God and country. Just another war against humanity. Well, we need a peaceful revolution because a matter of pride. Fight against the devil inside. Fight against the greed that controls your mind. As I would tell you, money can't buy you more time, not get you more life. In the world, no matter who we are. Citizen first class, from the indoors and from the economy, no rule with us. Vibrations and
was MC Zulu. New music available on SoundCloud. It was called Peaceful Revolution. That mute button didn't work that time. I bragged too much about knowing how to technology and use all the things. I don't even know how I ever ran a radio show. I think I just always played off the oopses. I play off the oopses now too, only you can actually see them. It's alright though. So, on this day, you want to read?
Ah, yes. Let's see how many Beatles facts I have tonight.
Ooh, excuse me. Sorry.
'Cause I'm such a fan of the Beatles.
Hey, though, we start our music show back again at Union Park on Sunday, and I'm super excited because we have some really awesome shows planned. We'll be releasing those events soon. Again, those are free. All you have to do is show up. Bands get paid. It's just like this show, but actually at a tavern. Ta-da!
Ta-da.
And they've got really good pie.
They do.
Super awesome. Also on Friday nights they serve mean fish fry, and all of their desserts are handmade. So we've been, imbibing in their homemade pie. It's very yummy. So just to give you a sneak peek, October 20th is going to be our Halloween show at Union Park, and we have Dissonant and Dissent, a ska revolutionary band from Indiana, and Scorned Rotten, local support here. And then we also are going to have December 15th, a kind of seedy, let it be known, we'll say, party. I'm drawing a blank, and it's not Mr. Blank. P.S. I know that starts and ends their name. I'm wonderful. It doesn't matter. Pay attention to the events. But we got some fun stuff coming up. So, how about this? You read. It's hot as balls. Every single fucking time we sit down and do this shit. I know, ready? Whatever.
Sweaty.
On this day, music history.
If you were here, it'd be, who's got the fucking whoppers up in this house?
Happy October 1st, by the way, because it officially marks Halloween season. I love Halloween. It's fun.
Okay. On this day.
And peoples.
On the Peoples for the BBC. Oh wait, he's across the pond. Happy birthday to Richard Harris, 1930. Julie Andrews, 1935. Barbara Parrott, The Toys, 1944. Herb Fame, Peaches and Herb, 1942. Jerry Martina, oh my gosh, my bad. Martini, Sly and the Family Stone, 1943. Donny Hathaway, 1945. Rob Davis, Mud, 1947. Mariska Veras, Shocking Blue, 1947. Cub Coda, Brownsville Station, 1948. Howard Hewitt, Shalimar, 1955. Andy Walton, Kenny, 1957. Hector Zeta Bazio, Soda Stereo, 1958. Martin Cooper, OMD, 1958. Oh, Yuso Ndwar. Wow. Okay. 1959. Keith Duffy, Boyzone, 1974. And Dizzy Rascal, 1985. Chart news. Await the Beatles reference, maybe. 1960, Johnny O'Keefe at number 1 in Australia with Come On and Take My Hand. Don't You Know, Pretty Baby. In 1973, the Simon Park Orchestra, they're really doing this weird. 1973, the Simon Park Orchestra at number 1 on the UK singles charts with Eye Level from the ITV series Van der Valk. 1973, Susie Quattro at number 1 on the Australian chart with Can the Can. 1977, Meso Echo at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with a disco version of the Star Wars theme. 1982, John Cougar at number 1 on both the U.S. album and singles charts with the album American Fool and the single Jagged Nine. 1988, Bon Jovi at number 1 on the UK album chart with New Jersey. I don't make this shit up. 1994, Eric Clapton at number 1 on the US album chart with From the Cradle. 2000, Madonna at number 1 on the US album chart with Music. Again, in 2000, Madonna at number 1 on the Australian chart with Music. 2011, Maroon 5 featuring Christina Aguilera at number 1 on the US chart with Moves Like Jagger. I warned you. 1960, this is in gig news, the Beatles performed at the Indra Club, Fahrenheit, I can't, this is a lot of
You gotta
shit.
be like Norm Macdonald. I don't.
Yeah,
It don't even
yeah.
matter. Go on to the next thing.
This in fake news.
Ah.
Hamburg, West Germany. 1965, Bob Dylan appeared at Carnegie Hall in New York City. 1966, Jimi Hendrix appeared live for the first time in the UK when he jammed with Cream at their gig at London Polytechnic.
Now his name is Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I know. 1984, Elvis Costello and the Attractions played at London Hammersmith's Palace. Watching the detectives. 1985, REM appeared at the Paradiso, Amsterdam, Holland. 1987, Def Leppard played at Glens Falls Civic Center, Glens Falls, New York. 1997, Robbie Williams performed at Norwich, UEA, England. And that is all for today, anyways. Whatever.
I never look at these, so I don't know how difficult they are to read.
Whatever. I wasn't in the reading mood. My brain's kind of like mush right now. I'm sweaty.
Yeah, it's warm. It became October 1st, and it jumped back into temperatures that should be in July. But we're not going to complain, because you know what happens soon? Horrible things that start with S.
Shit.
Ew.
Shitstorms.
No. I
Shizapotis.
think this is far worse than that.
Shizapotis.
We're in Wisconsin. Anything could happen. Which means you should watch our show Thursday night, because we'll have Elmer and the Ceramic Trees coming onto the show. If you're brand new to this or have just recently seen us pop up in any groups or anything, share it. It's fun. Go ahead. Get curious. Look at the YouTube channel. It's Jess the Ska Kid. It's really easy. If you type that into Google, there's like a bazillion now pages of that stuff. Because A, metadata, and B, I have a good pimp. So feel free to go ahead and check out our stuff. Tell your friends. I know you all have artists and friends that are in bands and such things, or you are part of the musical community. Instead of shit-talking people while drunk, pull this shit up and be like, did you see this? Because at least you have something to shit-talk about. So,
while you're doing it, just say like a lot. From zero to even or can't even, what can you do?
Talk about it. Share it. Tell your friends about this shit. Tell the bands about it. Also, awesome, Cooley Ranks is going to be the MC for Supernova International Ska Fest 2020. That came back. And thanks to all of those human beings who supported that, because they made mad bank during their Kickstarter account. They were able to bring in all of the bands that they wanted to, and so that fest is going to happen. If you are privileged enough to be able to get out that way, it will be a very cool show. So,
Indeed.
I know everyone's like, are you going? I've got children and I'm poor. So, probably not unless you pay for me to go. And by pay, I mean like physically transport me there.
That too.
So, we support you in spirit. Great job, Tim. Wonderful, coolly that you get to do that. And so, we'll catch you on Thursday night with Elmer and the Ceramic Trees. I mean Depeche Mode. I mean Echo and the Bunnymen. I mean Janesville's local. We'll see you, okay?
Thanks. Bye. Sticking to the fucking chairs.
Come on